Hello? Yeah. It's zhathegoat. The big goat, not the little one. How can I help you? Love yourself enough to declutter your house. That's what we all need to do. I'm still proud that I was able to achieve those things regardless of whether it makes you feel uncomfortable or not. Y'all, I need a new battery. Well, not battery. I need a new, I forget what it's called. Jeez, memory card. I need a new memory card. Oh my gosh. I have a meeting at 9 a.m. It's 8:15, but I am gonna go and get me some morning coffee. I've had several openers for this YouTube video, and I've just really been struggling to figure out what fits the best. The good thing is, I finished my first book of 2025. And it's called Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi. I believe that's how to pronounce the last name. Don't quote me on that. I am not the best. So grab coffee and then talk, because I feel like I'm trying to piece my mind together and also be on time for work to come back to this conference room for a meeting. So let me just grab some coffee and then I'll come back to the camera. Can I get a straw and a stopper, please? Thank you. Have a good one. The coffee is got. I got my coffee. Now where were we? It's so many things that's been on my mind, and I'm trying to narrow the scope, I guess, in a sense, of what I want this video to be. And I know this is an odd thing for YouTubers to do. Usually they just do, like, they'll scratch out this whole part and just do like they know what the is going on. But that's not me. Really wanted to talk about what I've been learning, because a lot that's been on my mind has been about the past and me growing, and then there does seem to feel like some sort of guilt for growing. And even with this increase that I've received, which has been exceptional, I was watching this video. It was a keynote speaker. I'm not sure who it was. I think it could have been Shonda Rhimes, but she was basically talking about how, like, people see certain aspects of her life and thinking that she's mastered it all, or all aspects of her life is great. Like, to me, something that stuck out to me was that she said, even though you see me being exceptional in one place, best believe that in another space or in another place that she's not reaching those same heights. Something else is lacking, whether that's she's putting time in for work, that means less time for her children. If she's spending more time with her children, that means she's not, like, proofreading certain documents before she sends it out. And so I thought about that, and I feel like that was like a relief for me, because in so many ways I'm trying to be perfect, my idea of perfect, in all different ways. I think my drive always has been to get out of my situation, to not be a part of the social welfare system. I didn't want to be on Section 8. I didn't want to be on food stamps. I didn't want to depend on anybody for my livelihood. And so that's always been my drive. And now that I'm out of that, I think there is still some type of fear that this could all be taken away. And I think that there's a fear that I am not who I said I am or who God told me I was. I feel like in so many aspects you can be content with your life. And in some different instances, there's this drive, there's this heavy heart that you feel constantly to do more, to be more. And I feel that's the Holy Spirit, and I feel that it is God. And not that many people have that. Some people are okay. Some people are okay with just, and I should say that first, just meeting their needs. And something inside of me is just like, okay, I achieved this. What's next? What else do I want to work on? But at the same breath, I have to be grateful for what it is that I have, right? And so I'm starting this vlog off with conversation, because I think it's really my journey at this point now and where I want to go. This upcoming weekend, I will be going back home, and I was very nervous and I was overwhelmed, and I almost even started crying, because I'm just like, one, I have no friends in New York that I can hang out with without drinking. And right now I'm doing a dry 3 months, and I'm just like, okay, well, what else can I do, or who else can I hang out with? And all the people that I've build community around outside of like partying are like older Black women in their 40s, career-driven women, Latinx women, judge, administrative judge for New York City Family Court. It's just like those are the people who I feel like I can hang around and not. There's this guilt coming back to New York too, because it feels like, okay, I left people. And then I feel like coming around certain people, I've always done my light because I didn't want no one to feel no type of way about the stuff that I was achieving. I understood that it was different and that I just didn't want no one to feel some type of way. So it would be many times when my father was just like, yeah, my daughter's going to NYU, Ivy League. And then, you know, people would just like, I could see it like physically feel uncomfortable. And I have no control over that now. I know that now, to be able to be proud of myself for the things that I do. I don't care what he's saying. I'm still proud that I was able to achieve those things, regardless of whether it makes you feel uncomfortable or not. And another thing that I've learned over the past 2 weeks, and I really feel like this homegoing book really kind of shifted my mindset in a lot of ways. But another thing that I've learned this week was that I do not have to feel guilty for seceding or leaving people behind. I don't have to feel guilty for that. And in the homegoing book, one of the quotes, I don't know the exact quote, but I'll put it on the screen as I'm thinking about it. But it was the chapter of Yaw, which was like, it's like YAW. It's generations later, and he went to see his mother that he hadn't seen in a while. And Yaw had a burnt face, and she had burnt hands because she had set a fire. All this other stuff. If you read it, you know what I'm talking about. But if not, I'm not trying to spoil it for you. But that's the gist of it. And so, in the end of that chapter, she's basically like, many people hold themselves hostage to their past, and she was telling him, like, you can be free. You can be free. Because a lot of the time, like throughout the chapter, he had this anger in him that he just couldn't shake, and he didn't know what it was coming from. And I feel like even generations down in that book, you can see the generations of anger and hatred in their hearts for their fathers, for the lack of knowing their father, for just feeling like there's a missing piece of them. And for me, what was great about that, because he was the start of the generation of forgiveness. He was the start of the generation for forgiveness. And I didn't know this was going to be like a recap of the book, but he was, because once he had his daughter, Marjorie, she was able to go to, you know, the Ivy League school. She was able to go to Stanford, get her PhD, and then she meet another person or whatever the case may be. But she understood her place in this world, and she kind of was accepting of it, maybe. She knew that like, her PhD was in African and African American, like, literature. I say this to say that you never know what generational trauma might lead on to other generations, or you might be carrying. And in many times, you just have to forgive and not look to the past. I'm really in this era of not looking back in the past, not looking at my past mistakes, not seeing people for how they treated me in the past, but moving forward with people and how they treat me now, and just moving forward and just having a clear heart. Like, because I recognize that this life isn't just my life, and how I move and interact with people can impact people for the rest of their lives. That doesn't mean I have to people please.
Leave me lonely for prettier women. You know I need too much attention for shit like that. Said, baby, you know that you're wrong for shit like that. I could be your supermodel if you believe. If you see it in me, see it in me, see it in me. I don't see myself. Why I can't stay alone. I
just came back from the library that's near my home, and they have a sale on books. I got 4 books for $1. Let me show you what books I got. So the first book I got is Crime and Punishment. I've heard a lot about this book. I mainly hear that, like, a lot of people in grad school and like if you're an attorney or something like that, you went to law school, you probably read this book. So it would also be beneficial for vocabulary. And I also heard it was just a good book in general, but I did hear some people say that it is a hard read. So I wanted something more challenging. I found this. And to be honest, the book selection for the book sale wasn't as appeasing, or it didn't really draw me in. I had to like kind of sift through all the books. It was hard to find good books, but I was able to find them because I have an eye for books. Oh, when I seen this book, I literally I literally swapped and grabbed it, like, because anything with Octavia Butler, I needs that. I wants that. I need to have that. So I got Bloodchild by Octavia Butler. My favorite book of all time is Kindred, and she wrote it, so it was definitely a book that I wanted to try out. I did look on TikTok to kind of see some of the already reviews that they had available. So I'm really excited to read this book. Then I also got Bitter. This looked like a new book that was recently just placed on there. I don't know what it's about. I just grabbed it. It's by a Black woman supporting. Like, that's literally, I have no reason to why I bought this, but I just definitely wanted to try it. But, oh, okay, first of all, I think it's not called Bitter. I think it's called Biter. And this is the person's name. And they just came from foster care and is trying to their life, and they're being pulled between old friendships, her artistic passion, and a new romance. And then last but not least, I got Our Endangered Values, Jimmy Carter. Y'all know I got this book. He recently passed away, and I just thought that it would be a good read to kind of get to know him more, since he wasn't a president while I was alive. I wasn't really too familiar with some of the things he's done outside of the Carter Center. So I'm really interested in getting to know him a little bit more. So I'm really excited about these buys.
I'll be doing shit I really shouldn't do for real. That's why I always still come through for real. After this time I'll be through for real. Even I know you ain't no good for me, but you feel so good to me. Every time I come back I try to leave. So how you end up back with me? Going through, 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 going through. This time I'll be through for real. I can feel the walls closing. I can feel it all. I'm stuck in your claws.
The hardest thing to do lately feels like it's my edges. But I went to New York. I didn't record that video. I know, shame on me, I'm the worst YouTuber ever. I know these things to be true. It's kind of hard to record when you are on the go. So instead of recording with my camera, I did record on my phone, and I posted tons of TikTok content. The TikTok is back for you all to view. But today is a special day for me because I am going back to Jiu Jitsu. Yes, not the Jiu Jitsu place that stole almost $800 from me, but another Jiu Jitsu place that happens to also be a nonprofit here in Houston. So we're going to check that spot out. Summer Fridays. Now, at first I was a little hesitant with Summer Fridays, but I realized that when it comes to lip gloss, more is better. Less is not more, more is better when it comes to lip gloss. So like now I can see like the little hints of brown and hot chocolate in this. But this is what I'm looking like when I go. More than likely, I'll probably put this on just because I don't really want to sweat on my edges. But I'm going to see. I'm going to get the feel. I'm going to check the scenery out and see what it's about. But I'm really excited to get back into jiu-jitsu, mainly because it's a hobby that I do enjoy, but I honestly missed out on a lot of it just because of finances. So I found the cheapest place and I'm ready. And y'all, I've gained so much weight out here, and the goal is for me to lose almost for me to lose 20 pounds by May, which is doable for me. which is doable for me. So I'm really excited to lose weight, to get in shape, and to kind of tend to some of the hobbies that I'm really interested in. And I'm also excited to see this new jiu-jitsu gym and to see what's up. I don't know, but this gym seems like they only have evening hours anyway, so I feel like it might just be a packed place or it might not be. But whatever it is, we're gonna see. We're going to do the do. I am coming with my belt. Yeah. Before I went to the new gym, I promise y'all I almost had a second stripe, but it was already over for me. But I got my stripe. I got my stripes. I got my stripes. So yeah, we're gonna go to jiu-jitsu, see what this new gym is hitting for.
I came across the whole ass niggas.
So I got this car fresheners from Vail. Remember that sweater shop I was telling you about in my last video? Yeah. They have the best car fresheners. This joint smells so freaking good. It smells so good. The good news is that this jiu-jitsu place is 18 minutes from me. Let me put avoid highways because I don't know if they cleaned up the highways or if I'm riding on black ice. But lucky for me, I have a big Acura. It's not big in size, but it's the biggest. You know, if you know, you know. Like, this was the first type of car I test drove when I was in Syracuse in undergrad. My ex-boyfriend, he had an Acura. And I just thought these was the strongest cars because if you could drive a regular size vehicle in Syracuse with all that snow, you good to go. So, oh my gosh, if I avoid highways, it's 24 minutes. But it's also, okay, let's do it. 24 minutes. Let's take this trip. Then I can find a local store and get me a water bottle.
I hopped on the date the night that he went to go bust him a slab. Hey, I said, hey, baby, where you gone? I think I'ma need me some cash. Hey, you act like you selling that pussy. Like, nigga, you just got that ass. Now fuck around and run it up. And run me that motherfucker fast. Hey, I'm really about the bands, though. I've been trapping out the bands, though.
I got these lovely flowers. They're beautiful. But last night I forgot to just put them in some water, so let's go ahead and do that now.
Talking about how I gave it up, and I ain't really wanna brag, but there ain't nothing in the world free, so I'ma really need the bag. Ski on a nigga like, ooh, watch out for the big girls. Like, you ain't gotta call them, unless you just give me the cash, motherfucker. I'm a big girl. I hop through the dick like that. 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 I told him I need me a go yard, just to compliment the swag. Like, baby, you my everything. You the best I ever had. I hop through the dick like that. 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 I told him I need me a go yard, just to compliment the swag. Like, baby, you my everything. You the best I ever had. Ay, tell him put me in the sauna. Pussy pink like Rihanna. I got bras in Atlanta, nigga.
You know, I feel like I really need help with, this light is bad, hold on. I feel like I really need help with like stains on the countertops. What do y'all use to help with these countertops? Or islands, whatever you want to call them. But like, I have some food stains on them and I'm trying to get it out, but I don't know what to really use. I don't know, I just felt, on top of that, I just really felt so motivated today. I just felt like really motivated to like clean up and like do all the things. So I feel like I'm treating this Saturday like as my Sunday, so that when Sunday comes I can just chill, vibe. I dropped off my car to the dealership this morning because there was a recall on my engine, and they don't even make my car anymore, or that type of car. So what I am going to do is just, I have to wait 2 to 3 days. So I'm not gonna have a car for today and tomorrow and I guess Monday, right? Which is fine because then I'll just be working from home for the next 3 days. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But y'all like my sweater? If you remember, I was talking about this sweatshirt or like this sweat outfits, like an honorable mention in my last video with the clothes, with the clothing haul. But like, this is the Vail sweatshirt. It's a black, I believe it's a black owned brand. When I went to New York, I got this sweatshirt and I really wanted a hoodie from them. I feel like though I really would like a zipper hoodie, but I've been finding it hard to find some zipper hoodies. So I did get this one that's like a pullover. I'm not mad at it, but I think it's like super cute. I like the boxy cut of it all. Like, I don't know, I'm just feeling the vibes. What I really want to do is declutter my house so I could declutter my mind. And it's still the fresh start of it. Like, we're still in January. So I don't want to feel like I'm behind, because I feel like I'm not behind on the things that I need, on the things that I need to get done. Like, I'm doing the best that I can with what I got, and I'm giving myself grace. So love yourself enough to declutter your house. That's what we all need to do. Love ourselves enough to declutter our homes.
Leave me lonely for prettier women. You know I need too much attention for shit like that. Said, baby, you know that you're wrong for shit like that. I could be your supermodel if you...
Okay, y'all. So, like, I feel like I really need to do... Okay. Please excuse the mascara underneath the eyes, y'all. When I tell you, this is why I hate putting on mascara. This is why I absolutely hate putting on mascara, because even after I wash my face, it just still be there. I use witch hazel, but it just still be there. But I need to update y'all on some recent buys. Like, number one, I got this really, really, really nice, like, Vietnamese coffee perfume, and it's by I don't know. This is so ghetto. I don't know how to say the name, but it's like I think. The top notes is roasted coffee. The heart notes is dark chocolate, condensed milk, mugget. The base notes is tonka bean, amber, and cedarwood, or cedarwood, I think. But opening the box, this smells so freaking good. Now, for one, I'm not gonna say that. I also have a similar coffee perfume. This is Coffee Break by Replica, Margiela. But like, I don't want to spray because there's not that much left. And I think that this one is like, they're discontinuing this one. But this one smells so good. I honestly think this smells better than this. But this smells equally as good. And I would say that this has a more like musk scent to it. But it still is very like soft and warm. But like, I love coffee. Who doesn't want to smell like coffee? This perfume literally is the GOAT. And this is the pronunciation I was trying to say. I think y'all know what I was trying to say anyways, but this coffee smells so freaking good. I got it as a gift when I went to New York, and I'm so happy that my friend thought about me. He seen that I had the Replica coffee break, and I guess he just figured that I should possibly just try this one, and they're both good. But I usually mix this, and it doesn't need mixing, I'll tell you that, but I've been a fan of like vanilla scents, so I will use this one and this. This is only like $20. You could get it at Urban Outfitters, or you could, I think they might sell it at Ulta Beauty now too, because I think this is where I got mine. But the first time I ever bought this type of perfume, I got it from Urban Outfitters, and I get the vanilla one, and these two together, goated. Another recent buy of mine, y'all are not hearing me. Like, y'all aren't hearing me at all. And I think y'all know what I'm gonna say it is, because I've been saying it this whole time, and I said I want these shoes, I want these shoes, I want these shoes. And honestly, anything I said that I want this year, last year, I feel like it just comes to me, whether I get it or not. But it actually was, I said that I bought them, but I didn't buy them. It was a gift. I got my third pair of Tabis. Finally, I got the shoe, y'all. I'm so excited to wear these. I haven't worn them yet, but I did get a size 38 in these, just because usually the 37 is a little bit tighter. When I did try them on, they did feel fitted, so I would say you could even do another half size up, or whatever the sizing, I forget at the top of my head right now, but whatever the sizing is, you could probably do another half size up. But these are literally gorgeous. These are some gorgeous freaking shoes. I feel like these are my favorite Tabis, and I haven't even worn them yet. Like, the black leather boots, yeah, of course, those are like every day. But one thing that I really dislike about them is that they always come unbuttoned on the sides. Like, you can't even help it. You just be spending your day like buttoning it back up, buttoning it back up. But I got the shoe that I want. Anything I want, I get. Anything I want, I get. That just has to be your mindset and our mindset for 2025. Like, anything I want, I get. Hello? Yeah. It's zhathegoat. The big goat, not the little one. How can I help you? Just kidding, but I'm so happy that I got my shoe. But as y'all can see, right now I'm just working on my lovely closet. It is pissing me off because you can't see the floor right now, but there is so much shoes on the floor, like sneakers. Everything's like kind of like displaced a little bit. It's a little cuckoo crazy right now, and I just want to really get in, take out the stuff I don't want, create a bag for just giving away of clothes, and create a bag to go to Buffalo Exchange out here to possibly get some money from it. So I'm looking for the newer quality stuff that I don't like, that I could probably get money from, and then the other stuff could just, you know, give away for free. I don't have any like male clothes. Otherwise, I would definitely probably like see if I see someone on the street to give it to them. But I also know that, like, I want to say I know because I really don't know, but I would guess, and this could be a completely wrong guess, but I would guess that having so much like clothes on you as a unhoused person could also be unsafe. But I also see another side where it's like newer clothes might be better for them to have, like, as far as like cleanliness goes. But I don't know. So like, I have so many bags. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you the first bag I got. This is one bag of clothes, just strictly clothes. And then I have this bag of clothes too. And then this is my third bag of clothes. So a lot of it is like old sweats. I have heels in here that obviously I don't need. I'm not gonna wear these heels. I had them like so long ago. This is like pretty childish. But it is an easy heel to wear, I think, like if I was to go out. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh wait, I should keep it. I should keep it. But I haven't worn it in more than 2 years, and I'm trying just to get out the habit of like, say I'm gonna keep something and say I'm gonna wear something when I know goddamn well I'm not gonna wear them. Like, one thing about me is like, I really don't even care for open toe shoes. I've always been insecure about like my feet and stuff like that. So open toe shoes never really been my thing, especially no like not grandma shoes, but you know what I'm trying to say. So I gotta divide this stuff up for refold some clothes, see what clothes can be sold or what clothes I can get money from that are like still kind of new and fresh. Not new and fresh, but like lightly used, as they would say. And then the rest is kind of like tie it up, wrap it up, maybe pass some stuff out or place near the clothing bin box, but not inside. So if somebody wants to like browse through it, they can. Something on those lines. I think that's what I'm going to do. But this seems like a lot of stuff, but trust me, like when I say like, I still have a ton of shit that I don't wear. A lot of it is just stuff that I brung from New York to Houston with the thought that maybe I'll wear it. And then I was like, girl, you didn't wear this in New York. You're not going to wear it in Houston either. And let me tell you something. My trip to New York, it showed me a whole lot. But one thing it did show me too is that if you want something, go ahead and take that with you. Because I left a couple of my Jordans at home. And I'm not sure if I already spoke about this. But I left like my Carmines, my Cool Gray 4s. I think they're 4s. And just a couple other sneakers, like 40 Belows. And why are they like not in the house no more? Like my mom threw them away. Like, you don't throw away Jordans. If you would have been like, oh, I sold them on eBay, or oh, I gave them to such and such, but you threw them away, that's 100 lashes. 100 lashes. 100 freaking lashes.
Stephen A. Smith, I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Yeah, so we're gonna sort this out. We're gonna figure it out. I be like, a lot of stuff is like, oh, maybe I can wait for vacation. Maybe I need a vacation like bucket to just put vacation clothes in something, but we gotta get rid of some stuff. And so y'all seen me declutter and clean off my kitchen. Y'all seen me clean off my island. Now it's time to do the biggest task of them all and clean out this closet.
Booming in it's you, I'm on it. Time you own it too. What's on your mind? I'm on it too. Call me, I come through. I fantasize. You want it 2 times on our side, clocks in our rooms. Back on that vibe again. It's hard to find again. Shit, we can't hide again. Ooh. When I get you alone, boy, what you gon' do with it? Don't talk too much, just do the shit. What you gon' do with it? When I get you alone, boy, what you gon' do with it? Don't talk too much, just do the shit. What you gon' do with it?
People always say that I play myself for you. They say that you don't even notice me. Baby, when I get the nerve to come to you, promise me that you won't diss me.
I don't typically wear this too much. It's usually just my airport bag because it's easy to carry, like my little purse and my laptop and everything in it. This is a men's Gucci bag. I mean, I got this during COVID, like probably 2020, and it's still very, like, the material, everything is really good with this bag. $1,200 for it, maybe, or maybe less. But the leather on this bag is really good, and it's just, I like it. It's sleek. Y'all know me, that's my favorite word. It's sleek, it's sleek, it's chic, it's sleek, it's pretty. There's certain things that I just don't want anymore because it's like they're beat to the ground, but because they're like not good sneakers, but like these, for instance. When I look at these like old Stan Smiths, I'm just like, these sneakers are done. Like, these are sneakers that people used to like get light feet in back in New York. Like, these sneakers are finito. But when I look at classic sneakers like my Cortezes, I know these aren't out like that, and I won't be able to technically buy them at the same price that I bought them before, but I could definitely still buy Stan Smiths because they're going to be everywhere. When it comes to stuff like that, I don't necessarily have to keep these sneakers, and maybe that there's somebody else who needs it more than I do, especially since it's not in my rotation no more. And I think these are beat up enough that it wouldn't even look good on the outfit. Sometimes you could wear like beat up sneakers like Maverick Owens. I'll wear those sneakers out like to a party. I want to wear something quick, real quick, because those sneakers are like, they look good worn. I want to say that they're fully beat up, but I think the texture on like certain parts of them just looks a little rough. But these sneakers look good like this, like in my opinion though. Y'all could just be like, y'all like a clean shoe, that's y'all. But I think these sneakers look good like them. Now I have another pair of Rick Owens that are green, and I would not wear them and tear them up. Like, I wouldn't wear them as frequent as I wear the others. But those Stan Smiths, I never really wore them with regular outfits. I mainly just wore them added on to my workwear, and I think that they're done. And if anything, what I could just do is just get me a pair of Sambas and call it a day. And I already have a pair of Asics that I could wear for my everyday shoes. But those are no longer everyday shoes. Those are worn out. So I think I am going to give those away. I'm also have like some Nike runner sneakers that I'm just going to put in the bag too to give away. So yeah. I think I'm doing a good job. You know what else is on my mind? And this is probably so far-fetched, no pun intended. But I'm decluttering because I want it to be easier for when I move. And I know that it's not until like, I got like 6 months before my lease is up, but I want to make it easier for myself when it comes to like going through clothes. So I'll be going through clothes again in a different season, but I definitely want to make it easier for myself to get rid of stuff. And I don't want to keep stuff that I feel like it's just going to be too much in my new place. But I decluttered everything that I need to declutter. I put some like skimpy like outfits in here because I'm still debating on whether I want to keep that in my wardrobe. A lot of the outfits that I have in here I haven't even worn, besides like this silver sparkly sequin skirt. But outside of that, like I haven't really worn those outfits, and I think that I might be done with them. But you know, purses and bags, I think I'm set with my bags. There's no bags I need to give away. I do need to organize a little bit the shoe area. I'll be set with my closet, but for right now I think I could move away from the closet. But I hope that everyone enjoyed this vlog. I know that it was like kind of like a get myself together type of vlog and a little quick chit chat, and I showed y'all some of the new things that I bought. But if you really like watching my content, definitely follow me on other social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok, and that's linked to platforms I have besides Substack. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Oh, and before I forget, this is the card for the Vietnamese coffee perfume. I'll definitely advise y'all just to take a look at this. If you're thinking about getting this, if you like coffee smells, if you like vanilla scent, try this out. All right, bye.